Hello, this is Stan for GPT for Work, and today I will make the first video about GPT for Docs. So I have already made many videos about GPT for Sheets, and now I think GPT for Docs is pretty good to be shown. So let me just show you a very simple example first. So when you launch a sidebar, you get this, and basically this is the main prompt box. So here you can, for example, tell ChatGPT to write a thank you email for the flowers and submit. And in a few seconds, an email should show up here. Okay, perfect. So as you can see, we get a nice email. I am writing this email to express my heartfelt gratitude for the beautiful flowers you sent me, blah, blah, blah. Okay, now let me show you another example. So you can, once you have some text here, so here I have my email, I can say, okay, change the tone. And let's say that I want to change the tone to angry. And if you want this prompt to apply to the text that you already have, well, either you do nothing if the document is small enough, or you select it. So here, let's say that I only want to change this part. And so I select this part. This way it will apply to, this prompt will apply just to my selection, okay? So what I will also do is I will tell it to highlight the insertion. This way it will help me see the result. So let's go. Okay, so as you can see, I get this green insertion, which helps me distinguish the previous text from the new text. And there we go. I cannot believe I have to waste my time writing this email. I guess I should thank you for the flowers you sent, but honestly, it's the least you could do after all the trouble, blah, blah, blah. So in the, unlikely event that you are angry at flowers that you've received, now you can get ChatGPT to reply for you so that you don't waste any more time. So that's one example of a situation where ChatGPT can be quite helpful. Okay, what else can we do with our software? So once you've highlighted some text and you're happy with it, let's say that I'm happy with, so I will delete this, and I'm happy with this email, I can easily clear the highlighting. So I just click on this, okay? And now, let's say that I want to insert a sentence here in the middle of the email in a specific place. So what I can do is I will write a custom prompt, and I will, I don't know, so add a sentence about cookies. So, okay. Submit. And there we go. So as you can see, it used the, also while the flowers were lovely, your apology would have been more sincere if you had included some of those cookies. I know you make so well. So as you can see, since it used the selection or document as context, then the flowers took in the ChatGPT took into account the existing document for the writing of this new sentence. If I delete this and I uncheck this box here, and I do it again, it should add a sentence that, yeah, cookies are a delicious treat that can come in a variety of flavors and textures. So it has a sentence that has no relationship at all with the existing content. So you can use this setting here, very important setting, to make sure that the text you generate takes the context of the document or the selection that you make or not. Okay? Let me delete this. Okay. Now say that you want to insert in a specific place. Okay, let's actually do something else. Let's take this here and make it longer. Let's say make it I don't know, make it twice as long. Okay, so, and I will insert it at the end of the document. Okay. This did not work. Okay, let me try. This is strange. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to check this box. Okay, let's do this again. 1 second, let's delete this, and now I select this. We wait a few seconds. So the longer your output, the longer it takes. Okay, so now we've got the same content, but longer. Okay, so this looks good. I'll just clear the highlighting. This didn't work. Let's try again. Okay, have a bug. Anyway, so I can easily do it this way in case the button does not work. And then I copy paste it, cut it, and paste it again here. Okay. So now let's do the cookie again, but let's say that I want to take into account this paragraph, and I will press the Shift key so that I can also select. The Command key. So I select one paragraph with my mouse here, and then to add to my selection, just this paragraph here. I want just to take these two paragraphs into my selection, into the context, okay? And I want to insert in between. So if I click here with my and use this option, it will not work because now I've lost my selection. So what I can do is, if I want to insert at a precise point, I can just add an insert tag. So you can either type it manually or click here, add tag, and it will insert a tag. And if you have multiple tags, it will just insert in place of the first one. So I'll just remove this one here, and now I'll do this again. I'll select this option. I'll do my selection again. Okay, now I'll type my prompt, which is add a sentence about cookies. Click submit. Okay, and as you can see, it replaced the insert tag with the sentence, taking into account the selection I had. So this can be quite useful, especially if you want to insert into tables, for example, or in specific places. Can be where you want to be precise and you know exactly where you want to insert. Insert tags can be very, very useful. Okay, so now I want to talk about another. Okay, actually, let me show you what I just said. So I'll delete this. I'll delete some of this. We don't need all of this. I'll clear the highlighting. And let's say that I insert a table. Like this. And I say Spanish translation. And then here I will add a tag. Okay. And then I will do translate to Spanish. And this helps me introduce this feature here, which is the behavior of ChatGPT. So you can either write a custom behavior or select amongst a handful of preset behaviors. So here I will say you are an expert translator. Okay, this looks like nothing, but actually it really helps ChatGPT understand the point of view through which it should be working, and usually it yields better result than if you don't set it. So I encourage you to play with it. Okay, so translate to English to Spanish. So now I will select the part I want to translate, which is this one, and let's go. Okay. I guess this is the demo effect. So we have a little bug here where the table actually got replaced by the text. So this is, we will fix this. It's supposed to work. Sorry about this. But yeah, in any case, you can always put the table back in like so, and then remove the highlighting, paste it here, and Spanish. Okay, I don't know what happened here. It was working before, but we will fix it. So there we go. Okay, another very important feature is so ChatGPT takes instructions in behavior and actions in natural language. So if you work in a language different than English, it is very important that the whole thing, the whole prompt, the whole set of instructions that is sent to ChatGPT be in your language. So we have translated the behaviors and the actions into a set of languages. I'm sorry for the languages that are not existing yet. Please use the feedback here button to request your language. But for example, if you wanted to generate in Spanish, we now have all of those translated in Spanish, and also all of the actions are preset actions, even the custom ones are in Spanish, so that the whole prompt behind the scene is sent in Spanish, and this will help you get better result in Spanish. So I think this is a welcome feature that you will really like. There is one last feature that I would really like to show. Well, before I show it, I'll just talk about OpenAI settings. These are technical settings. You probably do not want to use them too much, but for the most technically inclined, you can choose your model here. You can even use GPT-4 if you have access on your platform account. You can easily check this by going to platform here, and then, okay, I have to log in. Okay, go to the playground, and then look here in chat, and if you see GPT-4 here, then it means, or actually, I mean, you have to make sure that you can run a prompt. So you can do, for example, write a thank you note. I'll say in 10 words because GPT-4 is quite expensive. Then you can just click submit, and there you go. So GPT-4 works, and I can also use it from here if I want to. GPT-4 outputs much higher quality content than GPT 3.5 Turbo. It is also much more expensive, so I encourage you to try it when you really need it, basically. Okay, and then you have like some advanced features like presence penalty and frequency penalty, which help you manage repetitions. So presence penalty will help you manage, help you tell the model not to repeat some words, and based on their presence, and frequency penalty based on their frequency. These are advanced features. I recommend that you read up on them in the OpenAI documentation, and I will not cover those in this video. Okay, so now a really cool feature that I want to talk about is the prompt history. So we've always had this, It is per session prompt history. So if I close the sidebar here, it will not persist. But if I'm happy with one of the prompts and some of the settings, OpenAI settings and behavior, I can keep it. So for example, if I was happy with this translate to Spanish prompt, I can favorite it. So it will appear in this list here of favorite prompts. Now, if I clear this, it still appears here. And now I can click here and it will automatically populate both the behavior and the action and the settings that were used. Okay, so this has been requested by many users for a long time, and I'm happy to say that it is available now. So it is probably not perfect. Please provide feedback on it, and we'll make it better. Okay, I think this video is probably long enough already. Really excited about this integration. I think it's very powerful to be able to use ChatGPT inside Google Docs, and we've tried to make it as easy and as powerful as needed to do some significant works. And we have included many features that were requested over the past weeks. So I hope you're happy with it. Please don't hesitate to give us some feedback, and subscribe to the channel, of course, to be aware of new videos. And thank you for watching.